देश के सबसे बड़े संत समूह श्री पंचदश नाम जूना अखाड़ा के प्रमुख एवं आचार्य स्वामी अवधेशानंद गिरी जी के सानिध्य में एक अनूठा महाकन्या पूजन एवं सामूहिक विवाह का विशाल कार्यक्रम दिल्ली के छतरपुर मंदिर में 9 जुलाई 2022 को आयोजित किया जा रहा है, जिसमें ज़रूरतमंद बेटियों को शिक्षित, सशक्त और स्वावलंबी बनाने एवं लाडली फाउंडेशन द्वारा इस कार्यक्रम में कोरोना महामारी में अनाथ हुई बेटियों की शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य एवं कौशल विकास का दायित्व निभाने के लिए सामाजिक रूप से गोद लिया जाएगा और 51 निर्धन बेटियों का संगीत में सामूहिक विवाह समारोह का आयोजन भी होगा। अग्रणी संत समाज एवं आचार्य सभा के स्वामी अवधेशानंद गिरी जी ने आगे आकर इस प्रकल्प की बागडोर अपने हाथों में ली है। आइए सुनते हैं क्या कहना है लाडली फाउंडेशन के सीईओ देवेंद्र कुमार और एडिशनल सीईओ
all know in the society that how social evils treat these slum women. Those women who are residing in slums, they are far away from basic amenities. They are not even getting proper education. They are not even getting proper health care. And we all know that how in our Indian culture or tradition, what we say, that dowry, the expenses, the heavy expenses of marriage, all these taboos create very bad impact on women development, especially in the marginalized section of society. In view of same, Ladli is continuously working for the upliftment of socially victimized women since 2012. Why we are doing mass weddings? This is the big question, right? That why we are doing. The first, that marriage is not just an agreement in India. It is something different that provides social security to a woman, especially in a lower strata. On the same path, since 2012, we have been organized mass wedding for more than 2,000 underprivileged women, not to girls, to women. We just organized the event for those families who have engaged the groom with their own wish, with the wish of girl. We just organized the function and bear all those necessarily rituals, tenting, fooding, and all the ceremonial expenses on behalf of those families who are not able to bear those things. After COVID situation has become more pathetic, we all know, it clearly indicates that cases of trafficking, the cases of crime against women, all kind of crime against women have been rising. In view of same, now we are organizing this event for particular cause, where we are targeting the families who are COVID affected. The more portion is the family, the girls who lost their bread earners during COVID. Two kind of events that we are doing on the same day, on 9th of July. The one is the social adoption of 100 girls. We all know that what UNICEF has done, they have done tremendous work in South Asian countries to eliminate the child marriages with the support of influencer leaders. The same pattern we have taken here. We are inviting an international spiritual leader, motivator who have millions of his disciples, not followers, disciples who will motivate in that event to practice the social adoption in their families, in their home, by following their traditional beliefs. Now, what is social adoption? So, the social adoption ceremony is a simple thing. We are connecting. We are not saying people that you need to donate to the Ladli, to the organization. We are connecting the privileged section of the society to the underprivileged girls. We are saying socially adopt a girl from your nearby slum and take care of her health and education. Just adopt her socially, take her number. We will help you in that if you are not able to do that. We being an organization, we will become a bridge for that. We will find a girl in nearby area of your residential locality. We will give you the contact details. You just meet the girl, and twice in a year invite us at your home for following the Kanya Pujan rituals. Here the traditional beliefs play an important role. We all know that in India, what is the matter of development sector and what is the matter of your traditional rituals and all. We heavily follow our rituals. We always unite for our traditional festivals and everything. So in terms of the same, we connect our ritual. This is the starting. Slowly we will connect other rituals also. At present we have incorporated one ritual that is called Kanya Pujan, that twice in a year the most of families in India follow their Kanya Pujan rituals during Navratra. So we are saying that whenever you do the Kanya Pujan during Navratra, you invite the girl, you give them food, you do worship, and you give them 10-20 rupees. And then you say bye. We are saying change the pattern. Now this is time to celebrate sustainable Kanya Pujan. So now we are saying you don't call 9 girls, call at least one girl, but take her responsibility for 9 years. Invite that same girl for 9 years and give her education kit, take her number, give your number, go to her school, try to help her in bearing her education expenses and her health. This is the two things that we are motivating people to take care of one girl in their nearby area, and for which we are not saying that you need to come and join Ladli or you need to donate to the Ladli. No, we are not asking people to donate to our organization. Again I am repeating, we are saying that directly you can contribute for her education by depositing her school fees in her school, or if she do not go to school, we will help her. Like in Delhi, we have collaborated with Delhi Police Public School Safdarjung area, we have collaborated with Kalka Public School, we have collaborated with Delhi Police Public School Model Town, where we are providing them admission to those slum kids, and we are bearing the education expenses. We are not giving that money to the girl because there are multiple reasons. You all know that whenever we go to the lower strata and we try to give the direct benefit in terms of the material, in terms of especially money, there are more chances for the misuse of those items and all than we feel that what we are doing. So this is the one event of Kanya Pujan, the social adoption that we are doing. Secondly, we are bearing the expense of wedding in terms of organizing mass wedding for the 51 underprivileged girls. 6 girls are from Muslim communities. They will be married as per their rituals. Here we want to give the message of communal harmony also, like what happening in the society, what happening in the country, we all know. And 45 girls are from all different communities. They will be married as per their rituals. What we are giving them, what we believe that after marriage, education should not stop. After marriage, her healthcare should not stop. After marriage, the girl especially face gender-based violence. We should work to eliminate that. In view of same, there are 2-3 things that we are providing to the girl. The first, whenever the parents select a groom for the girl, we do police verification for groom. We check his criminal background through local police. We check his social background through the society. That this guy is not belong from any trafficking group. This guy is not involved in any kind of criminal activities. So these 2-3 checks we do, and then we inform to the family that this is the background check we have done on your behalf, because we all know those underprivileged families are not able to do these kind of verifications. So we do on their behalf. Then after the completing the registration, we check the date of birth certificates, we check all the witnesses and every thing. Then we register the couple. Then we invite them to participate in our mass wedding event. In our mass wedding event, this time we are providing a tablet of Byju's. So we are giving them Lenovo tablet. We don't know that after marriage they will be going to school or not. So what we are trying our best, we are providing them school at their home. This Lenovo tablet will help them to continue their learning. That Lenovo tablet will be having a 1 lakh rupees subscription of Byju's. That we are giving them. Second, we are giving them a voucher of skill development training. Because we all know that after some years, those girls face immense problems in terms of domestic violence, in terms of number of atrocities they face. So we want to make them self-reliant. We want that if they will be skilled, then they will be independent. So this is our just initiative and effort that if we will be able to skill them, then they will be more confident. They will raise their voice against the victimization. They will be able to do that. So this is the second thing that we are providing them. Apart from that, we are bearing all the medical expenses for her till first child, till first maternity. Because what we saw in previous years, whenever girl goes to her new home, if she got typhoid, she got pneumonia, the in-laws, torture her like that. You have brought lots of, diseases in our home. You are not lucky for us. The blah blah blah, lots of things. So initially, we are giving her 5 lakh rupees medical insurance to her. Secondly, we are giving her health card in which she will be having her health reports that she is perfectly fine. There are number of cases in which we got that number of girls are with high lymphocytes. They might be having from tuberculosis and all. So we just hold their marriage and all. So only the correct data that we are getting. So we are trying to focus that if a girl is going to her second home, in view of that, we want to eliminate the dowry practices. We want to increase the social participation in the community marriages, so that a community is there to help her, to support her, especially to to provide her safe space. Whenever a girl is in a underprivileged section of the society, if those people who are inclined towards the dowry system and they torture the girl, they will be having in mind that there are lots of people are supporting her in terms of institutional marriage, in terms of community marriage. So these kind of support that we are providing. We are a non-profit organization. We don't encourage people to contribute to donate us. We encourage people to contribute through their efforts rather than donating money to us. So whenever we organize an event or whenever we do our activities, we ask people to support us in terms of volunteering, in terms of kind support. So whatever we are doing, this mass wedding event or this social adoption, we are not raising fund. We are asking people to contribute in kinds. So people are there. Some people has given us the insurance. Some people have given us the utensils for the girls. Some people have the medical expenses. Some people is supporting in terms of organizing tenting, decoration, music, foods, and etc. Like this, how we run. And about Ladli, if I'll say now, Ladli is in special consultative status with UN ECOSOC. We are a national award-winning organization. Last year we got National Youth Award from Government of India. Ladli is now in USA also. We are now 501c3 charity status organization in USA, registered in New Jersey. Till now we have directly benefited over 1.5 million beneficiaries, especially in slums. We are in joint venture with Delhi Police. we are CSR partner with number of PSUs like ONGC, Bharat Petroleum, Indian Oil, and all big organizations. So we run most of our activities through CSR, but these kind of charity activities we do with the community participation, not raising fund from crowdfunding, but raising the products, but raising the required things that we need. We have a tie-up with Byju's, and we have a target to provide digital literacy, digital education for 1 lakh children in next 3 years, out of which 15,000 students from lower strata have been provided free Byju's subscription, and over 1,500 children from Ladli have been provided digital tablet of Byju's in different regions. We work on substance abuse also. We basically work on gender sensitization, where what we believe that involving male counterpart, involving male population is more important to change the mindset of the society, to eliminate gender-based violence, especially child marriages, where we are working. Last year we were selected to speak with UN Secretary General also in Commission for Status of Women in 65, where we have raised the issue that till the time we will not work on prioritizing the women health concern, especially in developing countries, we cannot achieve gender equality, for which we have been highlighted in UN area also. So this is largely, and now I really would like to invite you to have any of your questions. Thank you so much.
आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं लाडली फाउंडेशन से CEO देवेंद्र कुमार जी और एडिशनल CEO कंपनी सिंगल जी। हम अब बात करेंगे कि आज जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है वो जिस सिलसिले में थी वो ये है कि 9 तारीख को 51 गर्ल्स का जो है वेडिंग प्रोग्राम रखा गया है, उसके बारे में बात करेंगे। देवेंद्र कुमार जी कि आखिर आपका जो है अभी छतरपुर में 9 तारीख को एक प्रोग्राम होने वाला है, उसमें आप 51 जो है गर्ल्स की शादी करने वाले हैं, और आपने कुछ जो है गर्ल्स को आपने जो है पावर करने के लिए जो है उनको लिया हुआ भी आपके रोल में। तो ये जरा बताएं कि आखिर क्या प्रोग्राम है आपका आगे, और पीछे आपने क्या प्रोग्राम किए हैं, और आगे कौन से प्रोग्राम करने वाले हैं।
सर सबसे पहले 9 तारीख को जो कार्यक्रम है उसमें हम ऐसी बच्चियों की पढ़ाई का सोशल अडॉप्शन कर रहे हैं, उनके हेल्थ केयर का सोशल अडॉप्शन कर रहे हैं जिन्होंने अपने पेरेंट्स को कोविड में खोया है, और साथ ही साथ ऐसी बच्चियों की भी मदद कर रहे हैं जिनके पेरेंट्स उनकी शादी का खर्चा नहीं करा सकते। तो ऐसी 51 बच्चियों का सामूहिक विवाह के माध्यम से हम उनके विवाह का खर्चा उठा रहे हैं। प्रीवियसली हम पास में लगभग 2000 ऐसी बच्चियों के लिए ऐसे कार्यक्रम आयोजित कर चुके हैं, और कन्या पूजन के ही माध्यम से 3000 बच्चियों का पहले ही हम उनकी पढ़ाई का सोशल अडॉप्शन कर चुके हैं। और लाडली पिछले 10 सालों से इन कार्यों में लगी हुई है, और हर साल इस तरीके के बड़े इवेंट, मेगा इवेंट लोगों को सेंसिटाइज करने के लिए, स्पेशली जो प्रिविलेज सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी है उसको मोटिवेट करने के लिए इस तरीके के आयोजित करते हैं।
आप बताएं कि ये जो आप मैरिज कर रही हैं, वेडिंग कर रही हैं बच्चों की, तो इनका जो डोनेशन है वो आप किस तरीके से कलेक्शन करती हैं, और जो सेकेंडरी जो अरेंजमेंट है वो आप कैसे ले लो इसका।
पहली बात तो हम लोग बच्चों की शादी नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम विमेंस की शादी कर रहे हैं जो 18 एज से ऊपर हो चुकी हैं, उनकी हम शादी कर रहे हैं। और डोनेशंस जैसे हमने बोला कि सोशल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस लोग करते हैं, जो भी अपने गिफ्ट्स हैं आप देख सकते होंगे इन्विटेशन कार्ड में हम लोगों ने गिफ्ट्स की लिस्ट दे रखी है, तो वो किसी न किसी ने टाइम भी हम लोगों को दी है, तो सोशल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन बहुत करते हैं।
ठीक है, अभी जो है आप जो बच्चे हैं और जो मतलब वुमेन्स वगैरह आई हैं आपके पास, वो कितनी कम्युनिटी से आई हैं और कहाँ से आई हैं?
ज़्यादातर जो वुमेन्स आई हैं वो दिल्ली NCR से हैं, मेरठ से भी हैं, एक मुंबई से भी, और कम्युनिटी हर कम्युनिटी इसमें 6 तो मुस्लिम जो कम्युनिटी के भी, हर कम्युनिटी के हर कम्युनिटी के जोड़े इसमें, और जो भी जोड़े आते हैं उनके रिचुअल के हिसाब से ही उनकी सेरेमनी की जाती है।
अभी 9 तारीख को जो आपने प्रोग्राम किया है, ये आपकी क्वेश्चन है मेरा, उसमें कौन से आपकी सेरेमनीज होनी है उसके बारे में?
हमारी ये 2 चीज़ें होती हैं, एक कन्या पूजन होता है और एक मास्टर। कन्या पूजन जो छोटी बच्चियाँ हैं जिन्होंने अपने ब्रेड अर्नर्स को कोविड के टाइम में खोया है, उनको हम प्रिविलेज फैमिलीज से कनेक्ट कराते हैं बच्चियों से, सो दैट उनकी एजुकेशन और हेल्थ का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले सकें। जब लोअर स्टार्टर में जनरली क्या होता है कि जिनके स्पेशली तो वैसी पढ़ाई नहीं हो पाती है, ऊपर से जिन बच्चों ने कोविड में ब्रेन हो गया है, तो चाइल्ड मैरिज, सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़, ये सारी बहुत एट्रोसिटीज़ होती है, तो उससे उन्हें बचाने के लिए उनकी पढ़ाई चलती रहे, उनका ख्याल रखना है। तो हम सोशल प्रिविलेज फैमिलीज को उनसे कनेक्ट कराते हैं। और दूसरा मास वेडिंग कर रहे हैं वो लेडीज़ जिनकी शादी क्योंकि उनके घर वाले खर्चा नहीं उठा सकते हैं, उनकी हम शादी करते हैं।
ठीक है। तो ये थी पंकज जी और देवेंद्र कुमार जी जो कि लाडली फाउंडेशन से थी, और अभी जो 9 तारीख को प्रोग्राम हो रहा है उसके बारे में बता रही थी। दिल्ली से NNO वाइजर सुनील मिश्रा।